What's going on, people? Welcome back to Blues Fans TV. Welcome to a official preview for Chelsea versus Tottenham. First, I want to say before we start this video, if you want to check out your best app for all the quickest football news, don't forget to check out the One Football app. We're going to leave a link down in the description below. Now, straight to this preview. Now, I've got Sam Lavender from We Are Tottenham TV. Sam, how you been? Not so good following Monday, I can't even lie, but we move on. It's the next game of Chelsea v Tottenham. You ready for me and the L at Stamford Bridge?
I'm ready, and I've got to focus on another game as well. I've never been good at how
Once in 30 isn't it? Just our whole
it's not exactly. Hopefully on the weekend we can.
How confident are you? Because we both got injury problems going into this one.
So I was really confident. Obviously Sunday, massive win at Villa Park, last kick of the day. With that funny winner. Now Son's injured, has broken his arm somehow. I'm not so confident. So it's a difficult one. We've got Son out, Kane out, Sissoko out, the list goes on. No real drop off, literally no strikers. Sort of a weird one. I still have a sort of confidence in the previous sort of a shithouse of result.
Here's the thing. I struggle to be optimistic as well. It's only because of two things. Number one, the same thing you said, those injury problems. Right now, I don't even know if Tammy's there. I think Hudson's always out. Bishop is out. Emerson, I think, is out. Who else is out? Loftus-Cheek is still out. We go for a hello injury problem. That could come back to bite both of us. There's another thing is that home injury. Stamford Bridge used to be a fortress, but this season it's been a bit of a madness. This season we're going through points around everywhere. Now I'm hoping this is the one game where we don't do that. Because I know Lampard, the one thing I understand about Lampard is his head's in the right place. And he understands how much certain games mean. And he knows exactly what Chelsea v Tottenham means to the fans. He's not going to let the players let their heads drop.
I agree with that, but then I look at it from a Jose point of view, and even though you did come and deservedly beat us in December, I think that Jose now has a point to prove going back to Stamford Bridge, with the injury problems that we've got. Although he's not had the best record going back there as a manager of an opposition team, I think he'll have a point to prove, and I think that he'll have tactics to go there and get a result, whether it's a point or a win. But I actually don't see us losing this game. It's a weird one. I'm not necessarily saying we're going to go and win, but I don't see us actually losing the game.
Okay.
So I think that defensively, despite the fact we have still conceded goals, I think we're gradually improving. Everything is starting to slowly fall into place at Tottenham at the moment.
I wanted to bring this one up as well because I spoke to Sim, I think, for the last Tottenham preview, and I asked him about how the improvement with Jose. But now we've got a bit further into the season. Now's the perfect time to ask, what's the improvements that Jose's brought to your team so far?
He's brought the belief back. Firstly, under Poch, for the first 3-4 months of the season that he was here, the belief when the players sort of stopped playing for him. They were sort of playing for him as a mate instead of a manager. He had a very close relationship with the players, and that sort of didn't. I don't know how to describe it. It sort of meant that they were just mates, like going to play with your mates instead of going to actually fight for each other.
Well, they needed someone who's a bit more tough.
Jose's come in with the winning mentality. Obviously, everyone knows at Tottenham that the problem is the mentality half the time, that they get to a certain stage as far as they go and then they fall with the last hurdle, as I've seen countless amount of times as a Tottenham fan, as I'm sure you've enjoyed seeing countless amount of times. That's the difference. So, for example, despite a bit of luck involved, Sunday's game at Villa, the old Tottenham could have gone down 1-0 and then gone on to lose the game, or at 2-2 could have just not scored the winner. The Jose has installed this winning mentality, and now we went on and got a massive 3 points on Sunday, and that wasn't the first time this season that's happened. We've not really been at our best, but we've managed to dig out a result. The players are starting to fight for each other. They're starting to defend as a team. They're starting to sort of, as a Chelsea fan, the Jose shithouse tactics.
I've seen it so many times, and I'm scared shitless about it.
I'm starting to not only, obviously I'm starting to accept it, I'm starting to actually enjoy it. That these last minute goals, these last minute sort of limbs that we have, really, just because he sets his team up very, very well.
One thing I'm going to say is you all hated Jose's football a couple of years ago.
Now
I'm going to just leave it at that.
That might be the case, but now I currently love it, and it's an interesting one, and I think it sets up for a really interesting game on the weekend.
It does. With these injury problems, I really struggle to see where this game goes because it could really go both ways. And I'm not going to lie, with Bayern Munich coming up as well, a loss to you guys, like Chelsea fans didn't take it nearly as well the first time we lost to you guys at home. The second time as well after losing to United, it's going to start to become panic stations.
Yeah, like you said, you've got Bayern Munich as well, but we've also got Leipzig, who is not an easy game under any stretch of the imagination. So we've got. What I want to say is actually the Premier League don't schedule the games correctly.
Yes.
We play Wednesday night and then have 62 hours before we kick off against you on Saturday.
Oh shit!
I do not think is fair. I don't know what your opinion is on that.
That isn't fair, but that's the first time I think that's the first time in a while something like that's happened and actually gone in our favour. So you know what, I'm gonna take it for what it is.
You can take it, and also with all the injury problems that we have, it's just a bit of an extra kick in the teeth that we didn't really need. And it'll be an interesting one. I think there are some bright sparks despite the injury problems. Steven Bergwijn's looked really good since he signed. Looks like a really good player. He's got so much pace,
And that pace will run him nicely into Reece James's pocket on Saturday.
I mean, I don't think it will. I think he's going to cause problems for you lot. I think his movement is strong. He's very, very strong for someone so small. He's very strong. Holds the ball up very well. Can get in behind. Very good with the ball to feet. And obviously, as we saw against Manchester City, can find the back of the net from range.
I'm not going to chat too much here about him, but still the same way Reece James.
Dele Alli loves a goal against Chelsea. Just look at the face. Look at the face drop.
That's one name I'm sick of. I'm actually so sick.
He shows up when it matters, especially against you lot. So hopefully he shows up on Saturday. But we'll see.
Score predictions then.
I don't know.
I want to hear this.
I'm going to go 2-2. Simply because I just don't think we've got the attacking threat to beat you without Harry Kane, without Son. Sonny obviously is a massive, massive miss, despite even when he plays back, like Sunday he was appalling but still scored 2 goals. So he's a massive miss. He's a 30 goal a season man that we're missing. And obviously Harry Kane just says it all when we're missing him. I'd do anything to have Harry Kane back in this game. So I'm going to go 2-2 because I think both sides have their injury problems. Both sides aren't in the form of their lives. And both sides, I think right now, to be honest, with the schedule that we've all got and the games that are coming, obviously I want to win, and I think you want to win as well. Of course.
If you lot beat us, you go above us in the table, don't you?
So there's a lot on this line, but I think if you offered it,
actually, if we draw, Sheffield United might go above both of us.
Yeah, this is okay. You know what? I was about to say I might take a point, but no, I think it will be a draw, but I would love 3 points. I'm going to go 2-2, maybe 2-1, 3-2 to Spurs.
Here's the thing. Part of me is leaning towards a draw, and I'm not sure whether it's going to be some dead 0-0 because we both lost most of our attackers. Or just some shitty 4-3.
I see goals.
It could, one way or the other, it'd be a 0-0 or 4-3 or something like that.
Yeah, I think it would be more of the latter. I really see goals in this game.
Here's the thing, we got to win this one as well.
Neither side are exactly renowned for their defensive stability.
No. And right now, neither of our attacks are saying anything. So this could go both ways. I'm going to just go 1-0 Chelsea, I guess, because... Here's the thing, regardless of what happens, we usually beat you guys at home. Exactly. If we don't beat you guys at home, that's a statement of something shit's happening.
What do you think of Frank Lampard, though?
What do I think of Lampard? I think some teething problems, but for the tools he's had, he's done a very good job. And I don't think anyone should be Lampard out right now. I think the majority
in January.
That's not his fault. He wanted signings. The guy came out in press conference and said we need improvements. We didn't give him improvements.
You got Hakim Ziyech for the summer.
Yeah, got Hakim Ziyech for the summer. We needed somebody now. There's holes in our squad and we can see it.
We started Steven Bergwijn, who obviously I'm very happy with. Now Son and Kane are injured. We haven't got a striker.
Yeah, that's why you lot were trying to get Giroud from us.
I would have taken Giroud. I think he would have done well for us as well.
I want to see Giroud start. If Tammy Abraham isn't 100% fit, Giroud needs to be starting. I swear if I see
that's the thing. I think starting Giroud would sort of play into our hands really on Saturday if you do start him. I think a big man. I think Davinson Sanchez, and I think it will be Sanchez and Alderweireld and Tanganga as sort of the defenders in the back four with Aurier a bit pushed on. And I think playing a big man in Giroud will just suit 3 big centre-halves nicely. Yeah, but
Giroud focused on his link-up play and his strength. So he's not going to be trying to beat defenders or anything like that.
He's not known for his movement. Whereas Batshuayi, despite the fact he can't hit a barn door, I think his movement's really good.
His movement's great. That's about it.
And I think the rest causes Davinson Sanchez problems. Whereas if he's in a physical battle up against someone, I think that's where he thrives.
The only thing I'd say is I think Giroud would bring the better out of Willian and Pedro than Batshuayi.
The fact that they are still your wingers is hilarious. They've been your wingers since like 1995.
None, we've wanted additions for ages. I can't. We got the two oldest wingers in the league, right? Injured.
So what's wrong with him?
He's been out for like a month now.
Yeah, he's been out for ages. He hasn't really. I mean, he scored the hat trick at Burnley.
He's been out. Hudson Odoi's.
Are we out of time?
No, just saying. It was too obvious now, sorry.
Yeah, he's been out. Hudson Odoi's out. So we're literally stuck with the two oldest swingers in the league. But hey, fuck it, we move. Guys, this is your official preview for Chelsea versus Tottenham. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Don't forget to check out Sam Lavador on We Are Tottenham TV. Don't forget to check out his new series as well, Winners and Losers. It's not just about Tottenham as well, so it's actually going to be
European football.
Yeah,
all
so
across the Premier League in Europe.
Bit more European royalty involved. So
check
guys,
out the combined 11 as well on We Are Tottenham TV with Lewis here. And thank you for having me on, mate.
yeah, anytime, bro. Hopefully see you after the game after you lot get smashed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're this close to 100k. The road to 100k is still going, so please don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out the One Football app. Check out my personal channel, Carefree Lewis G. And we'll see you guys very, very soon.
Spurs.
Up the Chelsea.